This firm is an aircraft carrier parked in the middle of our community, in which anyone, any walk of life, can come through these doors, and we will be able to give them the ability to launch off any type of attack toward anyone who has wronged them. We are the go-to firm for the little man.
I believe my life would have been a lot better if none of this would have happened, you know. No kid should ever go through that, you know.
We will refer to this man as Adam because he says he's a victim of repeated sex crimes. We are protecting his identity. Adam says he was adopted by Michael Hadden when he was just a baby. Now he's much older, but his past haunts him.
Why are you coming forward to interview with us?
I just want all these kids to be safe, really, and hopefully speaking out would help people, you know, come forward.
Hadden was arrested 2 weeks ago by East Baton Rouge Parish deputies for third-degree rape, indecent behavior with juveniles, and molestation of a juvenile. Hadden was a foster dad through the Louisiana Department of Child and Family Services, or DCFS, and has 3 foster children, not including Adam. Adam's reason for coming forward today is because he says he sounded the alarm 2 years ago to DCFS, but it fell on deaf ears.
It started when I was young, and he would do oral to us. I remember one time when I got a little bit older, he did try, but didn't penetrate or nothing like that, so.
To help him better remember, Adam has kept notes of the alleged sexual abuse at the hands of his adopted father, Michael Hadden. The age I remember, 4 to 5, about it started. He went on to detail the alleged abuse. About the same age range, 7 or 8, I lived in a small white travel trailer. It had a small trunk at the rear. He told me never open or look into it when I was young, but one day I looked to see what might be there.
I saw a box, like one of those old popcorn boxes, and when I looked inside, I mean, there was pornographic photos of other minors in there.
So there were pictures of nude children in that box?
Yes, like a whole stack of them.
What was your response to that?
Stunned, I guess you can say. Like, why, really? I was confused, you know. I was only a little kid when this happened, so.
Adam says the sexual abuse started when I was 4 till the age 15. Into my teenage years, he would found other ways to seduce me, to give in to his desires, as it was harder for him, the point I could fight by. He drugged me to the point I passed out, and woke up to it, or waking me or knowing I had no control. Paid me money, hundreds at times. As he got older, he moved out and started living his own life. But Adam says having lived it, he knew the signs. The same signs he noted down. Walked around house naked. He used to make us do it. Sleeps in same bed as them and tells us not to tell. Has beer in fridge and he doesn't drink but used to give that to us when we were kids. When asked if he was doing this to the children, he refused to answer. Adam's suspicions were confirmed when 2 years ago he went by his dad's unannounced.
When I opened the back trailer, I didn't see him in the living room. Then I knew where he was. He was in his room. And as soon as I saw open up that door, oh no. I saw one of the foster kids popped up, and seeing him naked, laying next to one of these foster kids, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't freaking believe it, you know. And so I ran out that door, you know. I ran out that back door. Now that I saw that, it is serious, you know. First I had, you know, speculations, you know, little signs, but now seeing that, and I can't let that happen. So I called DCFS, and I had to get them out of there, you know.
At that time, Hadden had 3 foster children. After he reported it to DCFS, Adam called the East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office on May 18, 2020, to report his alleged abuse.
Worried for those kids, you know, so maybe if I made a report about this, you know, they could do something, you know.
But Adam says the investigating deputy told him DCFS did not have any reports filed by Adam, so he was told to call back and file another report with DCFS.
I had a parent that got lost or whatever, and they couldn't find it, so we had to make a second report. And when I made a second report, and the second report is based off of what I had saw that night when I saw him with one of the foster kids.
But then Adam got this letter in the mail. It's dated the same date he made the report, which Adam says begs the question, did they even have the time to investigate his claims? The letter read, quote, "We are unable to investigate the situation because it does not meet the legal and policy definition of child abuse or neglect." The foster children were removed, making Adam think he did his part. However, when news broke 2 weeks ago that Michael Hadden had been arrested for allegedly sexually abusing his foster children, Adam was furious that at some point Hadden got the children back, and to hear DCFS say they learned, quote, of the horrific allegations through the media.
I feel like after making my report and having it lost, having it all messed up, and then having them say that, oh no, we have no knowledge or whatever, you know, bullshit. I got proofs of me, you know, like I got physical proof, you know, of paperwork that I filed these reports, and now you claim that you don't have any, like, you didn't, you know, have no reports or nothing like that.
You saying they're lying?
Yes, yeah, they are lying, because I got the proof here. I thought I did enough for this not to happen, you know, and apparently they didn't do what they needed to do.
Do you feel DCFS dropped the ball?
Yes. They should have, with the report I made, they should have looked into deeper.
We are struggling.
Unfiltered with Kiran requested an interview with DCFS. We were sent the hearing from last week when DCFS had to go before a legislative committee at the Capitol.
This is not a slip through the crack. This is not a heavy caseload. These type of things are negligence at its finest.
DCFS explained they cannot discuss case specifics, but detailed the hardships the agency is facing.
I'm also outraged that we can't get people to come to work for us. No one wants to do this work. They do not want to go out into the conditions that our caseworkers are having to go out into. Our caseworkers are exhausted. They are afraid. They have the trauma that they bear every day is incredible.
Nearly half of the jobs for caseworkers are vacant. Caseworkers need a bachelor's degree, but the pay was $29,000 yearly and recently got a raise to start out at $36,000. The average time a caseworker stays on the job is 18 months. COVID caused DCFS to lose not only crucial staff, but several foster parents as well.
On average, how many cases do these frontline workers have?
We received 180 new CPS cases, meaning that we need to go out and investigate. Best practice is that we provide staff with no more than 10 CPS cases so that they can adequately assess families and provide services. To be able to meet the 10 caseload maximum, I would need 18 CPS workers. I have 7.
It begs the question if the agency's issues are coming from ignored policies or lack of staffing. However, the policies, procedures, and even the hardships are not good enough for these legislators who grilled DCFS.
When you see the pictures of the environment that these children were allowed to be fostered in, how can a caseworker say it's okay for a child to go back to that environment.
Environments do matter.
It seems to me we're making the same mistakes again and again.
Do you feel their decisions directly impact the lives of these children?
Yes, deeply. You know, I went through it. Those kids should have gone through it. And it's their responsibility for not that to happen. Do your job, really, because that's your job, is to put these kids into better homes. And if someone makes a report on a person, and that's when you should realize, okay, why is this happening? Why do I have a report on this person, you know? Dig deeper on who you're putting those kids into, you know?
Because every child's life is precious, and Adam says he is furious with DCFS. All he asks is do your job, because DCFS's actions shape the children's lives. With Unfiltered with Kiran, I'm Kiran Chawla.